Has a win changed the way you feel about the Lions' win total for the season? Before the season, Maz, you said how many games would they win?
I had them at 7.
Where do you have them at now?
I lowered them to 6.
Okay.
Then lowered them again to 5. I've got them now back up at 7.
Okay, you've got them back where you started. 7 wins.
I got them back at 7.
I want to let you know the Lions have 8 games left.
So I got to go 5-3.
4 games against teams above 500. 4 games at teams below 500.
Okay.
Okay. Their combined record of their opponents is 40-36, and it starts this week with a game on the road at the Giants. So at the start of the season, does anybody remember where I had the Lions win total? Does anybody in the building remember where I had the Lions at the start of the season?
11 wins.
10 wins.
10, okay.
And now, are you going to ask me where my win total is now?
Can I guess?
Yeah.
You have them at 9 wins.
10 wins.
You're back to 10?
10 wins, baby.
You're back. You're all the way back.
10 wins, 7-1 in the next 8 games.
Jeez.
I got them at 10. And you know what? As long as they got a shot at 10, you may think I'm just saying that, but I'm not just saying that. If they win this week, I got them at 10. If they win this week, I got them at 10.
You want to go through the schedule?
And I think they're going to beat the Bills, too, by the way. I think they're going to beat the Bills. Now, you may think I'm crazy and I'm just saying this stuff. Oh, Ryan wants some clicks. Ryan wants some clicks. I don't want clicks. 9 at the worst. At the worst.
9's a playoff team.
I don't know if they are. I think,
in the NFC?
Yeah. I think Seattle will go 9-8. I think Seattle will go 9-8.
Okay.
I think Seattle goes 9-8.
How about the Giants?
I think that I don't know. Giants are 7-2, man. Giants are 7-2. It's too much of a head start.
Cowboys?
Too much of a head start. At the Giants.
Win.
Bills.
Loss.
Jags.
Win.
Vikings.
Win. We owe them. We owe them.
At Jets.
Sweeping New York? Why not? Win.
Panthers. At Panthers.
Oh, wait. Win. But
Bears.
I'm going over my thing. I'm going over.
Bears.
Win.
At Packers.
Loss.
Okay, so you got them 6-2.
So that's 9 wins.
That's 9 wins. Guys.
Look, I got to take the Giants back.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. So
I'm
that's
splitting
8,
in New York.
You're saying 8-9.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you know what? I'd be fine with 8-9. Not only fine with 8-9, I'd be thrilled with 8-9. You know why? And I keep going back to this. So a couple of weeks ago, we interviewed Lendale White. Remember the great USC running back Lendale White?
With the Titans.
Absolutely. Gets drafted in the 2nd round by the Tennessee Titans. And his first year in Tennessee, they were 2-7, I believe, to start the year.
They were.
Finished the year 6-1 to finish 8-8.
Yeah.
And that
just missed the playoffs, by the way.
Winning 6 of the last 7 games of that 06 season catapulted them into a 10-win season the following year and a playoff berth. And I think that's something that the Detroit Lions could do this year.
And you asked him about that. And he said, it for sure, it got us going.
Yeah.
It's the start that you need. And remember I told you a few weeks ago when you were like, why they even play it? What's the play for?
You're right.
Why you play? I'm like, you're playing. You play because you're playing for next year. You're playing to get that feeling of how to win. And I know I've given up on this team, and I've said it a million times. I'd rather have the draft pick. I'm good now. I am. I'm at peace. I'm at peace, guys. The hell with the draft pick. I'll wait for Brad Holmes to make the pick, and I'll wait for the Rams to keep losing. Because right now, the Rams pick that they're sending us is better And then the Lions pick right now.
And let's see that. Let's see that. Right now, the LA Rams have the 7th pick in the draft. I mean, this is just one of those years, right?
Yeah.
This is one of those years where it just works out that way. Right now, the LA Rams have the 7th pick, and the Lions have the 11th pick in the draft.
7-11, good numbers.
And I think when it's all said and done, the Rams will have a lower pick than the Detroit Lions.
Wow.
I really do.
Well, it looks like they folded up their tent.
And Cooper Kupp is
hurt.
now going to go to IR. He'll be out for the next 4 weeks. So this is a team that's really at the end. Has there been a better general managerial job in the last 10 years than what the Eagles have done? The Eagles right now have the number 4 overall pick in the draft, and they're undefeated. The Eagles might go 17-0. I think they're definitely going to go 14-0 before they have an opportunity to lose a football
They play
game.
tonight. We'll talk about that.
But, I mean, look.
Well, they stole New Orleans' pick. That's smart. Smart money.
It is incredible what they're doing, but I think the Rams have folded up camp, and the Rams could end up with a top 5 pick. The only problem about this, man, is, do you pick a quarterback there with that Rams pick, and you're essentially trading
depends who's
Matthew
left.
Stafford for your next future quarterback, right?
It depends who's left. Right now, you just take, obviously, best player available
Right.
at that time, or you never know what Brad Holmes has up his sleeve, right? He's the master of the trade, especially on draft day. Remember last year, him and the Vikings arranged a deal to get Jameson Williams, get that pick, and the Lions picked Jameson Williams. And what they do this year, they kind of kicked back a little bit to the Vikings and sent him over T.J. Hawkinson. I kind of think that was kind of tied together, if you ask me.
Is this all too much? They'll go home back to the win total. Is this all too much to be talking about 9 wins with the Lions this year?
Well, they have 3. And how many remaining?
8 games. Can they go 6-2 in their last 8?
That's tough. It really is. That's tough. But what the hell? If they can get on a roll, there's some teams that are very beatable in there. I don't think the Jets are a world beater yet. They're definitely on the way. Carolina, they're shot.
Doesn't water always
Jacksonville, they're shot.
usually find its level?
Water wins.
And the reason I say that is because I'm not so sure. I think the Lions, I don't think this is controversial to say, I think the Lions have a more talented team than the New York Giants. Sans Saquon Barkley. But I'll tell you, a healthy DeAndre Swift, I would rather a healthy DeAndre Swift over Saquon Barkley, although it seems silly to say that this year because there's some resurgence for him.
Yeah.
But again, when Swift is healthy, he's every bit the factor that Saquon Barkley
But we
is.
don't know that because he's never played 3-4 games in a row
that's true.
at 100%.
That's true.
We can't say that.
That might have been dumb to say.
It was.
All right, very good. I
Take
take
it
it back. I take it back. But again, I certainly don't think 5-3, 6-2 the rest of the way is some crazy thing to say.
Neither do I. And I do believe the Lions will be in the hunt when that December comes up. And what did Sheila Ham tell Patricia and Quinn back in the day? I need to have meaningful football in December. Well, they didn't give it. And now there's a chance here that Dan Campbell and Brad Holmes can do that for the Detroit fans who really deserve it more than any fan in the NFL. Just play meaningful football in December and play hard and play tough and stay together and put a team together, because next year is the turning point. Next year you add those extra picks. That's your team going forward.
No doubt.